I don't want to skip none this time. All right, y'all. Welcome.
Hey.
This is your boy Cash Shoes.
It's your girl Diamonds.
And it's your girl Tasty.
And we are the
Hip Hop Millennial Podcast.
All right, what's up, y'all?
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back.
Hey, happy Halloween.
Ooh.
Happy Halloween.
Spooky.
Why people always make that weird ass noise?
I guess it's
Like,
supposed to
why
sound like
is
a ghost.
Is that what ghosts sound like, though?
I don't know what. I don't know if I want to hear motherfucking ghosts.
No.
Hey, I like my guest I brought to the podcast.
Yes, I see Chucky
He's
sitting
our
over
friend.
there. Child's play. If that motherfucker wake up.
Bro, relax.
Hey,
Yo,
y'all
what's
remember?
that chant they said?
I don't know. Don't say it, though. Relax, though. Because I believe in the power of the tongue. That shit is real. Y'all
And
not
we-
finna wake this dog up over
And we
here.
don't know what the fuck that means.
Exactly.
For real.
You goddamn gonna be hearing that in my sleep, and then everybody's gonna die. That's just because it really be like that. That shit be nah.
Hold on, my favorite moment from Child's Play is when he woke up for the first time behind that fireplace.
Oh my
And he
God.
jumped on the old girl, was like biting her face and shit.
Calling her all kinds of bitches.
You son of a bitch! You filthy
Like, you want to play, nigga? No.
No, not at all.
I don't want to play. Actually, I'm scared.
Hey, my favorite one is the first one in the Bride of Chucky. After that, and all that shit.
With the one with the girl, the lady.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
It was funny, but it was still okay.
Yeah.
Chucky got kind of.
I don't fuck with them dolls and shit like that, just because I feel like people can put like the spirits and shit in the dolls and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and I believe in that, and I
You
think
do?
that it's yes, I do. I think
heard
that
of some shit like that.
you know, even I don't fuck with shit like that, and you're not finna no. That's the devil.
Nah, for
We was
real.
at Spencer's. Where was that? Like last week, and they had a fucking Ouija board up in that bitch.
Stop
See,
it.
I don't like Ouija boards.
You know,
Because
I
it's
don't-
real.
I don't like
You know what I'm
Ouija
saying?
boards.
Like
I'm terrified of them.
so you fucking with the devil
Yeah, for real. Like,
That's
I'm
demonic
terrified
shit.
of them. For real.
for real, man.
I'm so scared. I can't.
I don't mess with the spiritual part of it because they always say Halloween in itself is just evil.
Demonic. It's
But
like demonic.
fuck that, man. We out here. What was y'all costume?
I didn't dress up.
What's your favorite costume ever?
One year I was Cleopatra. That was probably like I had this little like white linen dress, but it was like a hoary, like a whore-ish.
Whore Cleopatra.
Yeah, and it had like a high ass slit up the side, but I definitely had like the little head. It was real cute, and I had like this little jet black wig, and it was like I was cute, and I won the costume contest.
Oh damn, where you was at?
It was a house party, but I still won.
You get money?
No, I didn't.
What was the winner prize?
I just won.
Oh, you win, nigga.
Right. It really was like you won. I didn't win anything, but
Hey, shit,
it was
you
fun.
won.
I'm very competitive, so you know what I'm saying. I definitely. But I don't know. I never really being into my mom. She didn't celebrate it. You know,
yeah.
she's like, and I don't even think it was more of that's the devil, but more so like we didn't have no money, and I'm not finna buy no costumes type shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like she never was like y'all can't trick or treat or you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. But we didn't really celebrate it too much.
Okay, so let's get into that. If she ain't had the money for it, I know she was coming up with some costumes for y'all though.
No, we ain't really like. I mean, sometimes we would have like little homemade ones. You know, everybody done been a ghost. Everybody done been. You ain't never been a lawyer. You done had to put your.
I've been a
suit
lot of
on.
different
I've
things
been a
at once.
backwards man. I had to put my coat on backwards, and it was like my head was turned around. Yeah, that type of shit. Yeah, I have.
Them
Okay.
humble beginning
Yeah.
costumes.
Yes, I have. My pillowcase in hand.
Yeah.
Oh
full of
yeah,
candy.
that was your trick or treating bag.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we trick or treated in apartment complexes. There was hella people in that bitch.
Yeah.
Man, what's the craziest thing you use as a trick or treating sack? Cause I done use
Pillowcase.
pillowcases,
A grocery
Walmart
bag,
bags,
yeah.
grocery bag, all that. It's been a couple times I've been out there with nothing.
Just put it in my
Just
pocket.
a
Just-
bag.
I'm eating as
You
I'm
know what I'm
going.
saying? I'd have had no costume and just been out there trying to get candy. They be like,
Oh,
"What are
knocking on people's
you?"
door, yeah.
I'm a
I'm poor.
person. Look, I'm a poor person. Goddamn.
Can I have some candy, please?
Do
It's really
y'all-
my dinner.
For real, for real.
It's not funny.
All right, so
God.
you know how people always say, I think you hear this every year. Motherfuckers is like, check the candy because it
Yeah.
might be this drugs in it, razors or anything. Have you ever known somebody that actually had a problem with their candy before?
No, it's
That's just
always
like
been
a-
hearsay, like
It's
back
like
in
a
the
myth,
day.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say myth only just because like my mom has said it and she was like told stories like I
Yeah.
remember. You know what I'm
They're,
saying?
they're
Like,
putting marijuana edibles in people's. No, they're not.
I wish they was.
Ain't nobody giving up no free
Nowadays,
weed.
it's a little more like, could they do it? Because
Yeah.
you know they got little rainbow fentanyl. Have y'all seen them? They look like little Skittles. Like, have you seen
Who
that
giving
shit?
up free drugs?
How do you know they not? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like,
but
this
even
shit
in
is
still
crazy.
though, who's eating open candy? And that's
Exactly.
all I'm saying.
Somebody.
And then
Somebody
I
out there,
feel
bro.
like if I haven't heard any of like people going to the levels of like putting
Like
it in
wrapping it up.
sealed, and then like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
been like back in the day, and you would see the pictures, but it's like an open. I'm not gonna eat
Yeah.
an open piece of
And they
candy
did
even
give you,
now.
they
like
gave
that's
you
right.
open candy sometimes too.
But who? Who's
Yeah,
eating that though?
we didn't eat it.
You just got one
but-
Starburst.
Yeah, it'll
Where did
be
this
like
come
some
from?
candy corn or some shit.
No, but I think you check.
You
for,
gonna
like,
get me a
holes,
candy corn?
Like holes in the
Yeah,
packaging.
handful.
You
That's wild.
gotta check.
Hey man, you'll be surprised what people give out. I remember going to a house one time. This woman had a hot chocolate stand set up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, would love some of that right
But
now,
you
but I'm
know-
not drinking that shit.
But okay, in the uppity neighborhoods, they
Yeah, it
do
was an uppity
have
neighborhood.
like posts, and they set up like one will have like drinks, one will have like juice for the kids, one will have like that's in
Yeah.
them white neighborhoods
Yeah.
where they pass out whole candy bars.
Cultural
Yeah,
differences.
Not the like the
King
little
size,
yeah,
king
it'd be
size
like,
over here.
man, what? But I ain't gonna lie, the one lady, she had like wine coolers and shit. I definitely was fucked up walking around with them little
Okay.
Not
kids.
wine
Well, we was them adults out there was bent.
Yes.
Okay, when I say bent, them white folks, but it was a good time.
You
I'm
lift
not
up
gonna
your
lie.
badge, your face look crazy.
Man, what? They be like, is that Susan?
Look, we already went to that house.
Oh, wait,
Let's go
no,
back.
Right, double it back one more time.
One more
Double it.
shot. Give
Man,
me
I'm trying to
a.
have a good time. You
Hey,
know?
real talk, man. That's funny as hell. So, tell me about y'all first experience taking y'all kids out.
When he was younger, we did the trunk or treat, and that was like the first ones I did, just because I don't know, I was scared of like the going to the houses and stuff like that. So we did like with the school stuff and the trunk or treat and stuff like that. It wasn't until he got maybe like 10 or 11 to we was like going from house to house and really like walking around and stuff like that, because I don't know, I don't be trusting folks, and folks
What
is
age
crazy.
do you let your kid go out by themselves?
He
themselves?
was when he turned 15.
Okay.
Last year was the first
That's
time
a good
he went
age,
out.
actually.
15.
Like,
You got me fucked up.
It's
because
different now. It's different
And
now.
right, and then
Times is
even they
different now.
wasn't even out. Like last year, they had just was watching scary movies and stuff like that. And the moms, like I had went to the store and got them like a couple bags of candy and shit like that. And then
Yeah.
like, they had like pizza and stuff. Just because there's a lot of crazies outside, and
Yes.
you know what I'm saying. These kids be chilling. I'm glad my son is not the type who want to be like outside and in the mix. He really be chilling. You know what I'm saying.
We was on some bullshit. at
Outside
certain times.
snatching
We was
bags.
outside
God
yeah.
dang, we was
Yeah.
we was
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
remember that?
Throwing eggs
You
at
remember that? I
houses.
do. I remember
Toilet
that.
paper,
Yeah,
all
but
that.
All that.
disrespectful. The stuff kids will go to jail for now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
I
just
remember
be-
one time we had somebody had some fireworks or something, and we ended up with like one of those. What is the thing you light it and it just shoot up shit in the
like
air?
the pop rockets.
It was-
or the fire rockets.
No,
Shoot,
it's like
what is the name of
it's
it?
like a sphere, a cylinder
The
type
bottle
thing, and it
rockets?
just shoot
Yeah,
up.
it's like a bottle
Like
rocket.
the-
or
Yeah,
something like
that.
that.
the ones you holding
No,
your
it's
hand?
it's
like
it's
shoot up
on the
planted.
floor.
You sit it down and then it just shoot up. Pew pew pew. The one
Yeah.
that yeah. So
That's the sound it made.
that's the sound.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what it was though. You felt that. No, I threw that shit in somebody's yard and it just started. It caught something on fire in their yard.
shit.
Damn.
We dipped the fuck off. I wasn't trying to be on it like that, but
Yeah.
it definitely fucked they shit.
Did
up.
y'all ever do like the like you know on the TV they be doing like the shit bags and ringing the doorbells? I've never done that.
I never done that.
before.
See, that
I've never
sound
done
fun
that.
though.
Yeah. But
Like a
where's
real,
the doodoo coming
real
from?
shit? Is it
Imagine.
real shit?
It's doodoo in
Yes,
the
you
bag,
shit
and then
in a
you light it
bag
on
and
fire,
leave it
and then
at
because
they
when they
step.
stomp it out, because they trying to put the fire out, it's
stepping
like
on
shit.
it. You never saw that before?
That's a real
I've seen
thing.
it. So-
That's a real thing. First
Hey,
of
that's-
all, I'll beat a kid.
Hold on,
ass.
Okay,
I think that-
who not running, socks and all? I don't
Real
care if I'm
talk.
barefoot. I'm
You
coming
know,
for
because
you.
at this point the
Okay.
damage is done.
That's
We
real
both running down
dedication
the
to a
street.
prank too.
So is it?
Yeah.
I wonder if like people is doodoo. Maybe it's like dog doodoo. Cause I don't know.
I'm not shitting in no bag just for
You-
this whole
not-
thing.
not
I'm sorry.
for- not for
Like,
the sport.
hell
How
no.
are you getting this shit in the bag first?
I
That's
think
what
you're
I'm saying.
directly shitting into the bag.
Okay.
I'm not
Like,
doing that.
and it-
No, girl. I
Let me catch you with a bag under
You
your
gotta hold
ass.
the bag up. Who's doing that?
Nigga say,
No,
hold
I'm
the bag,
sorry.
nigga.
Look, hold the bag still. Hold the bag. Hold the
Hey,
bag.
I
No.
feel like that smell will be around for a minute too.
Yes.
If
It's
it's
all in
on
your
fire,
shirt?
yes,
Yes.
nigga for real. Fire shit,
It
fire and
permeates.
shit just don't even sound
It'd
right.
be like hot dude, yeah.
Hot
Hot
dookie.
dookie.
Yeah.
Hell no, that's
But you see it
funny.
on TV, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's wild.
I've seen some wild Halloween pranks, man. Most thing we snatching bags,
Yeah.
catching motherfuckers.
Hell
That was so fun.
It was because it was innocent, and you know,
Yeah.
people wasn't. I think now you probably try to snatch it back, you probably get shot, or you,
Oh,
you know,
hell
it's
yeah.
just
Oh
it was
my
a
God.
different
Yeah.
time. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It was fun. It was just the innocence of going outside. Everybody, you know, now it's a different
Do
time.
y'all
for sure.
remember that feeling of getting back to the house, with
Dumping that
all
bag
candy
off,
and
dumping
dumping
it.
that
It's like it's a
bag?
high.
Yes,
Oh,
man.
man.
You see
Trading
that
with your
mountain-
siblings.
Yup,
I
that
used to
mountain of
pick out all
candy.
the bad candy.
Your
I
mama
ain't
coming
want.
and getting my mom love almond joys.
Yep.
And she will
Yeah.
always come and
Come and
pick
take
out
all
the
the
almond
almond
joys.
joys.
Yep.
Like,
And they gotta
goddamn.
examine the candy
Make
first.
sure it had no holes in it. Let me
Yeah,
check.
yeah, that's funny. What about those houses that put the apple in there? Don't give me no motherfucking.
My mom,
fruit.
you're
got
not eating that.
toothbrushes
Mama,
before.
you throwing it away. My mom
Yeah,
never
throw that shit
allowed us
away.
to eat anything that looked like, and she always sorted through it first.
What's the
every
wildest
time.
thing you got in your bag?
A toothbrush. One of them neighbor ladies.
some
she had
noodles.
a bunch of
Some
toothbrushes.
noodles.
Noodles.
This
not
was in a
noodles.
black neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
It was definitely. They
noodles.
had like the box. Like, you know, you can go to the store and get, it's like hell of them in a box, and they was just like dropping the packs of
fuck
noodles.
outta here.
It was noodles, yeah.
We're gonna feed the block today.
I mean, shit, I ate them.
You ate them?
And did.
They weren't Oriental, was it?
No, it was the chicken kind.
Orange pack.
Little hot sauce. You know, not the cream of chicken. That shit nasty.
That shit nasty
If you
as
eat
fuck.
cream of chicken, you like dog food.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to you. We're gonna pull you to the side.
Alpo.
What the fuck?
I could. Somebody had given out like socks, like rolled up socks. Like I guess
Not
I don't know if it
socks.
was
Wait,
their
was they
socks.
new?
They wasn't in a fucking package.
Oh, bro, I was about to say, was they new socks? Or
I
used?
don't know, but they was rolled up like, and they was passing out balls. I said, "Whose
Cut it
are
out.
these?" Bro,
Somebody was
I
trying to
threw
be
them-
funny that year.
Yeah, because
I
I'm
don't
not
know what
socks.
they
I
were.
wouldn't even let you put socks
No.
in my bag
No.
over on my candy.
I was like,
You wasn't paying
"Who the
attention to that
hell?"
shit.
Socks?
He
That's
was-
disgusting.
It was a bunch of us.
They
at
was
the door.
white
He
or
was
black?
like, here, black. Here. I said, you done went
That's
your sock
weird.
drawer, fucked around, forgot to get some candy. And
That's
give kids some
hilarious.
socks. I
Last
can't.
year we had our house completely, decorated, but we ain't had no motherfucking candy.
No.
Show
Dang,
it.
y'all was at house?
We
We
was
forgot
that
about
house.
that shit.
Did
You
y'all have to turn the light off?
Yeah,
Them
we had to
kids
turn
was
the light off
knocking,
on
I'm
the
like,
Why do you have decorations then?
Oh my
I know.
god! You remember the more stuff somebody had? You knew
they
they
got
had
good
That's the
candy.
good
They got
candy.
good,
there.
that's the whole candy
We
bars.
ain't have
Shit, we
shit.
prepared.
That's
this year,
what,
though.
man. Y'all, did y'all pass out candy yesterday?
No,
Or
we
did
gonna
kids
do it.
go-
We
it's
got
today?
candy.
What is? It's today's the 30th.
Yeah.
So are kids going trick or treating today or tomorrow?
Oh.
Either way, whether it's today or tomorrow, we got them.
Okay, y'all gonna save half and half just in case,
We got
or y'all
plenty of
going
candy,
okay?
man. We
We
over
trying to go
candied
both
out.
days.
Okay,
but
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
We definitely stocked on their ass, and we got good shit too.
Right, the neighbor. It's not no chocolate. It just say chocolate.
What's the worst candy to y'all? Like the worst tasting
Anything with coconut in it.
So you
I
don't
like
really
almond
coconut?
joy.
I don't want no
I
almond
feel
joy.
like a
Joy
nut
too,
sometimes.
but a
want-
lot of people
you
be
know?
hating on almond joy. Almond joy good as fuck. I'm
I don't
sorry.
want no
I
motherfucking
fuck
Three
with almond joy.
Musketeers.
You don't
Okay,
like that's
must be
nougat.
nasty.
You don't like the
I
nougat?
don't want that shit.
I don't like Milky Ways, y'all. Milky Ways.
I don't
I
want-
do. I
my
like.
God.
I don't like black licorice.
Black
I
like
don't want
Twi-
no fucking licorice
I like
at all.
Twizzlers though. I like the strawberry kind, but I don't like the cherry kind.
Yeah.
I like the and I like the fruit filled kind.
I like the fruity ones that you pull
peel apart because
Yeah,
I'm
the
childish
peel-
as
yeah,
fuck, and I
yeah.
want to put it and I want to peel it and eat one piece at a time.
And that's facts.
Yeah, I don't do Milky. I don't like cream savers either. Y'all remember them cream savers?
I like those.
I like those.
I like anything
Not.
that makes my mouth like watery.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like
I like the cream savers
Oh my
too.
God,
As a matter of
shit's
fact, I don't even
nasty.
see those no more.
No,
they
they coming
got
back.
the lifesavers, that the swirl kind. It'll
Cream
be
savers
like
coming back.
it's delicious. I love them.
Hey
Just as
man,
nasty as
Y'all like candy corn?
no.
I like candy
Put some
corn.
fucking candy.
It's
Where-
delicious.
When do you eat candy corn outside of Halloween?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Okay,
You
be
be-
that person.
First of all, where do you buy that
The Dollar
at?
Tree, where I get all my
I
candy
ain't
from.
never seen candy corn on sale in my
They
life.
do. They sell it. You know, the candy section at the Dollar Tree. Any candy that you can think of, people be sleeping on the Dollar Tree. We
You know
need to
them
get an
orange
ad
peanuts,
because
those
I
nasty
shop
ass
there.
orange peanuts and stuff. they
I
sell
don't like them.
too.
The little
Yeah,
foam.
the circus
Yeah,
peanuts.
that-
the foamy,
now that's
the foamy
disgusting.
kind.
I don't like
I
any
haven't
of those.
seen those in years, but I know
They
exactly
sell
what
them
y'all
at Dollar
talking
The
Tree.
about.
any type of like
Yeah.
the old I like
old school
Boston baked
candy.
beans. Any
Yeah.
of like the old school candies, they got them at the Dollar Tree in the little candy aisle. I
Okay,
be
so do
maxing
y'all
that shit.
remember that candy that used to be like Halloween orange, and then they had a pack that was black?
Yes, it is fucking
That was
disgusting.
disgusting.
I know exactly what you can
And you-
taste the wrap. It
It
tastes
can-
like
it tastes like paper.
Yes, it tastes.
Yes,
I know
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying. It's like orange. It's like it's twisted.
Yeah.
it looked like
It's like this big maybe.
it's kind of big.
big. It's big.
Yeah,
And I
It's-
want to say
they
they
got
have
a black
filling in it.
wrapper
It's black and orange. One
and
is
an
black
orange
and
one.
one is orange.
Oh,
and it
okay,
have like
okay.
filling.
I never
but it is-
tasted them.
That
though.
shit's
It's nasty.
disgusting.
It tastes
But I
like
never
wax.
had
It tastes like exactly
like-
wax and paper.
Oh, see.
So
But I
where do you
do
find that shit at? That's what
the
I'm
Dollar
talking
Tree.
about.
I'm pretty sure they got some now just because it's Halloween time.
I wish
I'm
they
telling
bring back
you.
like the old candy we had back in the day, like the beeper. You remember the little beeper and the cell phone and stuff
Yeah.
they had where you can get those candies at? I love those.
They
And then
got
I want,
some.
like, I don't know. Where are
the,
those at?
The Dollar Tree. I'm trying to tell you,
They got
all the
beepers at the
candies.
Dollar
They
Tree?
got the little cigarettes and
Yeah.
I'm
everything.
getting
That's why
one.
I
I
smoke
ain't seen no
cigarettes
candy
now.
cigarettes in a
Make
while.
because back in the
man.
day I'm 7
I used
biting
to
on a
love
cigarette
that.
stretched out.
With the
Okay.
candy
You know,
necklace,
I'm going.
candy cigarettes.
And that, you gotta
all
think
that.
that's so sanitary. You just let
Yeah.
your friend bite your
Okay,
necklace.
and it's hanging
For
around
real.
there. Look, you running
That's
down,
so
she's sweating.
nasty.
And you would never do that
running.
shit
I
nowadays.
can't.
Kids is wild.
I get a
Kids
lick,
don't
you get a
care.
lick.
Yep. Look.
Hey, how about I was eating it off my neck and putting it back down like this, like this. Neck sticky as hell.
Oh, candy neck ass.
Hey man,
Delicious,
so
though.
let me go ahead and get into my segment, man. Hey, this is the Cashews That's Nuts segment, and for this Halloween episode, I'm going into, of course, the one and only King of Pop, Michael Jackson, Thriller. I don't think it was really anyone that I could choose over that.
Never.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time, man. So how did y'all feel watching that as a kid? Because
Scared.
I definitely used to turn my head when he turned his head. At
I
the
was
end.
kind of
It's
freaked
fucked
out.
them
I'm not
eyes.
gonna lie.
Yeah, and did that crazy
That-
ass laugh.
You know, yeah, it
Yeah,
was
at the
scary.
end.
Which one of them dances you could do the best?
I could do the.
The one where they clap their hands.
I,
like that.
I definitely can hit that shit. I definitely can run it one time in
Yeah,
real
okay.
life.
I bet you will hit it right now.
I would if we wasn't hooked up to the mics and
Okay,
stuff, and then I would have to
like
sit down and dress properly. But for another time,
Yeah, man. But
I can hit it though.
that song is definitely from his sixth studio album. It was released in November 1982, and it spent the most months at the top of the charts at that time. That's from his multi-platinum album, probably the most platinum album of all time. I think it's up there at like at least 60 by now.
Yeah.
I could believe
I
it
can-
like that. Even it's still the graphics and
Everything.
the production, the everything. It still hasn't been, you know, a video that's been up to that. I think.
Yeah.
Everything about it. Was
I mean, in
perfection.
that category, like
Michael
as far
was
as like
putting
Halloween,
together
Thriller
short
type.
about it.
films and
It's-
movies.
Man, what?
He
And
was
that's why
before
he's
his time
the
with
king,
that.
and always
Exactly.
will be. No matter, you know, people want to be him and emulate him, but
Yep.
they'll never be. You
And
know,
back
Took
at-
his job seriously, y'all. That's
For
all.
sure.
Yeah, and back at that time, they were trying to boycott him. You know, all the religious groups were saying, you know, this was demonic.
I mean, I definitely could see, just because people definitely worshipped him on a level where they weren't really worshiping people to our knowledge, you know, video recording, like, you know, he was having concerts when bitches was just like passing, not even bitches, but just like
Motherfuckers
people
was fainting.
literally was just like fainting just from being in his air, his
Yep.
presence.
No,
That
for real.
wasn't going on. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
seen a nigga pulled a glove out and everybody started.
but
Going
you know,
crazy.
How many
he's not
people
even
can just
saying
open up a-
any.
Hollering,
He wasn't
fainting.
saying anything.
Nothing.
Just breathe.
Shit, that's it. And
And
everybody's
bitches
like,
is dying.
faking.
Like, man,
He-
man.
The only person in history that could just walk up and open a suitcase and there's a hat in there and
That's
motherfuckers
it.
just start dropping to the floor.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
you're literally passing.
you in a whole
out.
hospital bed now. because
Man,
you don't
what?
think you put on a
I
hat.
never want no. And,
Really?
and so, in that being said, I could see how people like, because they worshiping this nigga at this
Yeah.
point, you know?
I'm gonna go to some of the history of that song. So it sold over 1 million copies on VHS, and that's back in the tape days.
We
So
definitely had the tape.
Look, he
Not
was
VHS.
platinum on tape, y'all.
Hey.
And then MTV debuted it. Like back in those days, Michael had like release dates, and people were leaving work, like running
To go-
home
damn.
to be there to watch his video.
It wasn't
like,
no
Yeah.
DVR. You couldn't record it for later unless you put the tape in the
Exactly.
VCR. and
It
press
was like a
record.
cultural shift. He
Yeah.
was really that important
Yeah.
at that time with everything that he was doing, and Thriller is no exception. It gets played nonstop. You know Halloween
Oh, yeah,
coming when
of
you get to your
course.
grocery stores.
And they playing it over the
It's-
loudspeaker.
Exactly.
Even when they play the laugh alone,
The
you
laugh
know
alone.
exactly
Know what
what
song
that
it
is.
is.
What, you know what I'm saying? You know what time it
Exactly.
is.
Man, that was one of my favorite videos growing up, though. Honestly.
Yeah.
So let's get into this Taste Tea segment.
Yeah.
Come have a taste with tea with my girl Taste Tea.
Hey, welcome, y'all. Hey.
Yes.
Y'all ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hell
but
yeah.
actually before we get into it, I was actually looking up this little fact and I thought it was interesting. And they actually have in South Carolina, they issue a curfew. It says that South Carolina again is issuing a curfew for all sex offenders. Every year on Halloween, they issue a curfew from 5:30 to 9 p.m. They're not allowed to turn on their lights and they're not allowed to open the door until the next day type shit. And I think that that's dope. I feel
That's
like
cool.
everybody should do that. And I'm not even like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that is a children's holiday. And I
Yes.
feel like, more states should practice that because at the end of the day, why is y'all able to pass out candy and y'all as pedophiles?
Hold on. Hold on. I missed the beginning part of it. You
So
said-
South Carolina sets a curfew for all sex offenders that they have to be in the house, and before the curfew is set from 5:30 to 9 p.m. and they're not allowed to answer the door, and they have to turn their light off, and they're not allowed to pass out candy to kids.
damn, I forgot they even had. They don't even need a curfew. They don't even need to be out.
So
fuck?
I just thought that I was just in a lot of my Halloween
No,
back
that's
and
good.
looking
That's
up. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? That's crazy, right? But I feel like
That's
more
cool.
states should practice that. And
Hell
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just because so many kids get snatched up on Halloween, and not saying that, but you are a fucking pedophile if you're snatching them
You
up.
shouldn't
So
get
you
the
know what I'm saying?
privilege to participate
So
in none of that
exactly, like why are y'all allowed to?
No,
And people don't really talk about that.
No.
Anybody
They don't.
turns on the light. So I just thought that like I said, that was an interesting fact that South Carolina does that every year. They're not allowed to participate, and if you're like on the sex offender, you're not allowed to do that. So
you don't need to be participating in Halloween.
right, because why you want to
at
pass
all.
out candy with your nasty ass? You want some candy, little girl?
I got all the candy this year.
Right, I bet the fuck you do.
Looking
Anyway,
ass.
right. So let's jump into this real taste with tea.
Okay.
Just cause Halloween and sex, and so my question is, what would you do if you fell in love with someone y'all dating and this is your boo, and then you found out that they was a Satanist, but they didn't practice.
Ew.
But you love them, and that's
Wait.
your boo. Like you love them, but they are like a Satanist.
What is
A Satanist is you worship the devil.
So you dating them,
But they
and then
don't
you find
practice.
out.
And you know what I'm saying? They but they believe in the devil. They believe just like, God can bless you, the devil can bless you. They, that's what they get their power from, and they're higher.
that
But
pussy
they
gone.
don't practice and they don't pray, but they definitely do believe in that. But you already love them. This your boo. You come home one day and they just like, doing some more extra ass shit. Like, what you
that
doing?
pussy gonna ruin your life. Stay away from.
You done?
I'm done.
Like you're breaking up right then and there. Like it's over?
Absolutely, bitch. I don't know what type of shit you been through when I'm not here.
Really?
Yes. What else? What are we gonna do?
I mean-
What happens? What happens after that? Because if they Satanists, they into a lot of wild shit.
They are.
And I'm just trying to hit. 'Cause-
No, that's not like you
about
just trying to
dating,
hit. No,
like,
like
then
this
you
is
find
your
out
spouse.
later.
You
Right.
love them.
So you
y'all
find
all
out
in
later.
love, right?
Yeah.
So this is
Well-
And
this
they
is your
randomly come
woman,
home.
And
like,
when
and
do-
y'all live together.
So
and
how
but-
come this never came up
because they
before
don't
then?
practice, and then maybe just something happened, and then they
Oh,
like,
look,
okay,
look.
I
Well,
need
he
some
randomly
power,
got
I need some
possessed or some
energy, so now I'm finna tap into this. You at work, you come home one day, they got the Ouija board set
With
up,
the
they
star
they
and the
ready,
candles.
they're big ready. What you doing? But you love them, like this is your woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. I came in the wrong house.
You
Never close the door and walk the
whoever
fuck
you
back
just
out.
invited in this bitch got to go.
Yeah,
Like,
both
I'm sorry.
Hell
Okay,
no.
all y'all
Look,
got to
I
go.
knew I should have picked up the signs every time I was saying thank
No.
you God for another day. You looked at me crazy.
Y'all got to bounce. Y'all got to. That's breakup.
Look, I'm
Yeah,
saying
that's
grace over the
automatic.
food.
Breakup for me.
Termination.
I'm
We
done.
look, we praying to different people. I'm
done.
saying thank God
But
for
you
that
love them. You can't.
First off, I'm mad you ain't tell me you was into this shit when you
Yeah.
first started dating.
shit. What the fuck?
I'm pissed off. You need to let me
I
know
don't.
that shit.
How did you fall in love and not
Let me
know?
know.
Because
But-
you got to think though.
They
A
was
lot of
embarrassed.
times, religion. People don't really talk
Yeah.
about religion, politics. That's just certain things that they don't tap into, especially because it's so touchy and people. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's a real thing, and a lot of times people do break up behind. You know what I'm saying? Like we never discussed it, and then further along, you like, okay, well, I want my kids raised Muslim, but you like, oh, I want my kids Christian, but you
Yeah.
never went to a mosque whenever we was together. You see what I'm saying? So
I
it
would hate-
definitely.
I feel
I would
like that
hate
type of
losing the
shit.
years behind it, honestly.
Maybe like a year.
I would hate it, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like I just
You
can't
gotta
get
go.
with it.
You go.
Yeah, I don't do Ouija boards. I don't do devils and demons and shit. No,
I
Yeah.
feel like that
No.
type of shit comes out very early.
But they're
Yeah.
not practicing it. Like say,
And that means you was
Yeah.
hiding it from me. So when I'm
Exactly.
gone, you over here chanting and shit. Like I don't understand.
Yes,
Like
cutting up fucking
I'm at, like-
animals and
No, but
What the
I'm
hell?
saying, but not even. I guess
What
I'm
is
looking
you
at it
doing?
in a scenario like, okay, say you meet somebody and y'all don't ever really talk about religion, but then y'all in love and y'all meet
Yeah.
each other, and then, like I said, not even using Satanists, but using like let's say Muslim and Christianity,
Yeah.
and you, but y'all never really talk about
Yeah.
it. But you know what I'm saying? And then okay, boom, here a baby come, and then now you like, boom, I want my baby to be a Muslim, and then
Yeah,
you like,
that
boom,
damn
it's just a
demon seed.
and then I want my. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think necessarily like I'm not looking at it as a hiding, but then it's just like it just could have never came up, and then it's like boom, but even still, it doesn't matter.
What
It's
would you do,
termination.
Tasty?
I'm gone. I was just
I'm
asking.
like,
I
okay,
believe in the
girl.
Lord.
Okay,
I
I
believe
know
in
you out there
Jesus. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I
I'm gonna
love
pray.
you.
It ain't. I don't even want the apartment. You can have it. It's
That's what
probably
I
a
said.
spell on it.
if you do
I'm-
Ouija board, somebody
you
else
know
in
what
here
I'm
with
saying?
us,
I
bro.
definitely,
Y'all can have it. I signed the lease over to the ghosts, whoever the fuck you done invited. I don't care.
Yeah,
They can
it's
sign their
gone.
name
You
with
gone.
I do not care. I'm gone.
And would you ever have sex in the cemetery?
no,
No.
no. I
don't
don't.
Because
Even,
that's like a real
I'm
thing.
kinda
I-
twisted like
I
that.
was looking
It's
up a
weird.
lot. They say
No,
that
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of the energies, they was like, it's definitely more to sex tied into Halloween than really like kids and trick or treating, just
Yeah.
because like the energies and the spirits, like it's a whole thing. Like, people have threesomes with ghosts and shit. Like,
Okay.
it's like a thing.
Not in one, but probably.
I was
Like-
just about to say, how do you even get that started?
You want to go fuck in the cemetery.
Not.
Oh,
in
you
it.
just going in there.
Yeah.
And you going like that. You finna lay a cover down and we finna go
Awesome.
fuck by this grave, this
Let me
headstone.
bend you
somebody's
over this
headstone.
headstone real quick.
I mean, it's a rush. It's something, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's,
Yeah, with a Satanist.
it's exciting,
I knew you was a Satanist when we was out
Oh,
there. You
okay.
suggested it. Look what you.
I was just trying to make it exciting. You know what I'm saying? No.
Man.
Hell no.
So you're not into any
Hell
type of
nah.
like. I mean, but okay. So what about costume sex?
Well, with that, when it comes to that, I'm
That's a
trying to
little
figure
different.
out how do you stay in character without it being awkward.
But you,
Like, do you go all the way into
yes,
character,
the
or
whole
you
time,
just
like
in the
full
costume?
throttle. I feel like you, in order for it to work, you have to be like full. Like if you doing massa and you know
Like
what I'm
a
saying,
slave.
the whole time it's like yes, sir, boss.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to be like that the whole time.
I was
that's
the whole
talking
time.
to somebody before, like one of my friends did it, and they was no, it was on a TV show. It was on a TV show. They did it like a cat burglar type thing, like, and
That's exciting.
I
would do
and
that.
they stuck to character so well to the point where she was laying in bed. Her husband comes home but doesn't say nothing. Like the power gets
Right.
shut off. He shuts the power off.
See.
He busts in the room. You know, hems her up by her hair.
Pooh Shiesty mask on and all.
Yeah, all that.
My coochie
all
wet
that.
instantly.
And they fuck or whatever. And then after that, literally, he ties her up to the bed, leaves, and doesn't come back to the morning. Like literally, like it's over with. Like she's laying in bed stuck
To the morning,
till
though? That's it.
Wait,
I-
Gone.
why are you still tied up after that?
And then where are
She
you
had to
going?
figure out a way to get out.
But where are you?
He didn't
Where?
tie her up so tight to where she was like she can't get to the bathroom and
But
shit.
where
and
did
she
he
had to-
go? Is if that's her man, they don't live together.
No, that's her husband.
So, but where
That's
is
her
he
husband.
at while she's tied up?
He had to
That-
go-
I don't
I don't know.
understand
He had
that
to go
part
tie
of the
somebody
story.
else up.
Clearly, that's what
Yeah.
it sounds
That's
like
like
to me.
in deep role play right there. Like I don't know.
I
'cause he's a
mean-
burglar, so he got what he wanted.
And but
dipped.
you're not coming
But
back.
I'm
Okay,
like,
now
he
it's
came
over.
back in the
now
morning
it's-
for breakfast,
The morning,
you know,
But
in the morning
so
for breakfast.
So they
the only-
dedicated themselves all the way to
The
that
only
character.
way no, that's not acceptable to
All
me.
right.
That's what I
Because
said.
now it's
Like-
over
like, my
because you was
husband's not
not
leaving for the
Okay,
whole
so
night.
like you
gotta
can
come
leave,
back.
but then you coming back.
So this is my question. Like, how do you get comfortable enough? Like, how do you have to be so comfortable with a person that you're like, all right, so this time we're going to be this, and you talk to me this way. Don't break character at
No,
all.
it's not like
but
that.
you don't ever want to feel like. How do you not make it
It would be
awkward?
awkward.
You know,
It seems awkward. Like
it's
I can't
not, though.
let
So-
myself relax enough
It
to
is-
start calling you massa
No,
or some shit like that,
you
or
know
just
what it
stay in
is?
there. Like,
It's like
how do you not laugh?
You gotta go somewhere else.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever role play? I've role played before, and you
Yeah.
just I think that
And you
it's
never
just,
feel like silly doing it.
no, like it's fun. It
I've
is
dressed up
fun,
before.
but it's I don't know. It's like it's not fun when you know
say
you're finna do
have-
some fucking.
Let's
Yeah.
say exactly. So say I'll have to use a woman. If your woman is Freddy Krueger, does she talk to you in Freddy Krueger's voice?
But that's
Like,
not sex. I
I
mean,
mean,
do they have to be
like correlate with one
correlate
another.
with one another, right? Like you can't have Freddy and fucking Iron
and Jason.
Man. You know, not Freddy Krueger, but you know what I'm saying. Like
No,
it had to
I
be,
think-
it have to be superheroes. It can't be like a Mortal Kombat character. And
It could
a
be like
demon.
a
it
cop
can.
and robber.
Like, you
it
mean-
can be like a.
I
like
think it could be
anything.
whatever the fuck you want it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Like,
it's
you
no
customer at
rules
Walmart
to.
or something,
You know
Walmart
what I'm
associate
saying?
and fucking
Because they got
manager or
fucking
something, you know?
cross
Yeah.
cartoons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Flintstones meet the Jetsons. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm
Look,
saying is,
okay.
what is
Okay,
you,
something.
you can mix it up. I don't
Okay,
think that.
okay.
I think that sometimes people think too deep into.
That's
it,
what
that,
I'm doing.
you know
I
what
couldn't
I'm
see
saying?
myself
Because-
relaxing enough to keep the voice going, and then
And,
after
I
a while, I
mean-
might just forget character and just go in. You know what
But
I'm
I mean,
saying?
but that's
I'm back
okay
to
too.
me,
It's
bitch.
all
It's me
about
again.
feeling. You know what I'm
Come back to
saying?
me.
It's not like you gotta follow a script. Like you have to say. You know what I'm saying? It's just more so about
gotta
like
be in the
in the
moment.
moment.
You
And
change
then
it. You change your voice.
I will. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, governor.
So, Governor,
Governor.
I've been naughty today.
what's the craziest thing somebody can ask you to do and you wouldn't want to do it? What wouldn't you
Like
wanna do?
sexual?
Yeah, like as far as this
like role playing and
Yep,
shit like that.
yep.
I don't know. I'm kind of open.
You open for anything?
Not anything. But I can't really think of something I would say no to either. So I guess that is. I mean, I'm not into like
Jeffrey
doodle
Dahmer.
and shit like that.
Jeffrey
so
Dahmer.
you know, people are into that. That's a whole thing.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
You mean like eating? Like you mean role playing in that way? Like
Oh, like how to act like something.
Like if you like would you be like
I wouldn't act like a dog.
yeah?
I don't think I could bark and
You gonna bark?
lick and do.
I would
I don't
bark.
think
You
I
a
could do
bark?
that.
I would bark.
Would you sit on your butt and look up and
Yes.
Yeah, like I couldn't. I don't know
You'll do
why.
it?
I couldn't do it.
I'm ashamed.
Why?
That's the one. No.
ashamed.
I would do a lot of stuff, but that I don't know. If
I
What,
would.
what about a big dog?
I don't think I can sit. Sitting on the floor going.
So
woo,
somebody
woo,
say sit.
Yes.
woo,
You
woo.
ain't
No,
with it.
I can't.
See, that's
I
what
would
I'm
obey.
talking. Look, see, but that's what I'm talking about though. Like it's like I couldn't even see myself saying sit. good girl and all that shit. Like it just would be.
I don't know, but I like
It depends on.
I like talking during
Yeah.
sex. I think that's what it is. Like
Yeah.
I'm a talker, like a
Okay.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like I like that. That's what makes me more
Vocalization
horny.
is
That's what you
real.
know what I'm saying. Like that's so.
But doesn't
that's,
it depend on what they saying though?
I've definitely been turned off
Like
from
motherfucker, be
what
like you want a
Like,
treat?
say the wrong
No.
thing.
Come get this treat. You know what I'm saying?
But if that was the role, it just depends
It
on what it
depends.
is. Like if I'm acting like a dog, then
Yeah.
yes, I want the treat.
Give me your
But
best
you gotta
bark.
borderline from that cheesy porno thing. It's like a line. It's like a line you can't cross. Like oh my god.
No, I don't have.
What line aren't you crossing?
No.
That's the dog. That's your
You,
line.
oh,
the
you're
dog.
not finna hit me
Over to the
like a
cheesy
dog.
porno.
No hitting.
No,
That's
you
what I'm
know-
saying. Like
you know
getting
what I'm
smacked with a
saying?
noose.
But
That's
a little
committing.
bit. But you could like pop me on the nose. I would, you know what I'm saying?
Not
But you're
pop me
not
on the
finna
nose,
like,
girl.
but you're not
ass
finna
pop,
hit me. You're
not
not
a
finna
nose
like
pop.
hit me. You're not finna kick me. You know I done seen a
Yeah.
motherfucker kick a dog. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna like, bitch, sit down.
Okay,
No, I don't
yeah.
want that either. But I would take a little pop with the rolled up newspaper.
Okay, so let me ask this, because if y'all gonna do it, you would have to get into it earlier in the day. I feel like you should start and then build up instead of like, all right, we about to go to the room and do this shit right now.
No,
Go
but
put
it
your
don't be
costume
like.
on.
I think that like.
Don't you have to like start with the energy
For
as soon as
sure,
you wake up that
especially if
morning?
that's something that y'all into, like it would probably like you would send a text like, I've been a bad doggy.
Yes, that's what
You
I'm
see
talking
what I'm
about. It has
saying?
to
And
be
like
then
set
you
up.
starter.
know
Yeah.
that
That's like
when
the
you
starter.
come home,
It's
more than
all
likely
come in the
I'm
house
gonna
on
be
your
sitting
knees
at
with
the
a
door.
leash.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? But it's not like you want to play dog and you're the going to walk me. It doesn't like that. It just definitely be just.
And-
And everybody's different too. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, y'all seen 50 Shades of Grey. Some people are like that where it is direct, like sit down, you know what I'm saying? So
I
think it
actually
just
saw
depends, you know?
something on YouTube. It's where they do those segments on people who live their lives certain ways. It's people who literally choose to live as dogs. Yeah, I ain't never seen
Yeah,
that.
first of all, that
so-
shit is dumb. I seen
And
the
babies.
one bitch was like
Yeah.
she was a lamp.
Not a lamp.
Girl,
Oh
sit,
my
you're
God.
dumb. You look
fuck?
dumb.
I don't even know where you
with
could
that
go with
shade
them.
on
Yeah.
your head.
No,
she
this
was
girl-
like,
Like the grown babies.
she was like, and sometimes I'm just different pieces of furniture. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
I'm a chair.
Look, it's
So
good.
you're
That's
dumb.
good if your man wants you to shut the fuck up sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like some people
Oh,
just want to be
no.
on
lamps
TV.
don't talk, bitch.
You
No,
know what I'm saying? And
but
'cause- I don't know.
look, the woman was dressed up as a dog. I've seen people
like
dress
she
up
had like a costume.
a real ass, like this shit was
like, could you tell she
prosthetics.
was a woman
You
underneath?
could tell it was a person, but
Okay.
it was a legit ass dog costume.
Okay.
And she would live like that. And her man was awkward with it at first. Like he said, I still
He
got to
did.
get used to it sometime.
So
But
she was into it,
she
and
was-
then
it
he
was her
brought
lifestyle.
her.
Yes.
She made him
So she
her new
eats off the
master
floor
type.
and all
shit.
that
Yep,
shit,
she,
like her
she
bowl
wants
and
her
stuff be on the
food put
floor.
down on the floor.
So does she eat like dog food or like human food made to look like dog food, or you don't?
I don't remember that. I don't want to lie about that.
But-
But her food was given to her in
In
a
a bowl.
dog
Okay.
bowl.
That's
She drank out
wild.
of it. She literally moved
Like,
around the house. Yep.
that's-
Oh my
and she
God.
had the mannerisms down. pat
How did
to a
she use
point.
the restroom?
Like a fucking dog.
Oh my God.
Like
okay.
she
Yep.
just lifted her leg, or she
Yep,
squatted.
she
She
was-
pooped like number two
She
too.
would squat, do all
So
that
was
shit.
I'm so
She had a
intrigued.
pad.
So was the costume? It was a hole
It
in
was
the
a
back.
well, it was a whole. It was.
Like it's a full body
I'ma
costume.
show it to you when
But
this shit over with,
I'm
but
blown away.
I've
So
seen-
her husband walks around her with a pooper scooper and just
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to-
Well, it gets deep, but some of the stuff is just like he disciplines her, and she wants that. When
Right.
I'm bad, I want him to discipline me when I do
that's
wrong.
crazy. That's
She
wild.
licks herself. She cuddles and
Oh my
snugs up
God,
against him.
that
That
is
shit was
crazy.
wild. I've seen people live as babies
Yeah,
and different
wearing the
shit.
diapers
Yeah,
and the
like
That
real
shit is.
stuff, like,
I mean,
no
to
lie.
me, I think that's, and I hate even to use the word weird because I don't be like into like what they call it, like kink shaming people, because I be kind of
Yeah.
in the. But to me, it's just certain things because it's like baby, it's nothing sexy to me about a baby.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So it's
And
like.
their wives take care of them too. And
And-
they be like,
but
mama.
you see what
They
I'm
got
that's
toys and
just
shit.
it's
This
weird
big
to me.
grown-ass
You know what
40-year-old
I'm
man
saying?
on the
Like I
floor.
just I
Yeah.
don't get that. I think that shit weird as hell.
It is
Why the
weird.
fuck do you got this big ass diaper on, nigga? I'm not finished. Like that shit
It's
is
definitely levels.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
For
levels to
sure.
this
I
shit.
think versus just a little, kinky, role
Then you gotta
playing.
change
Which
them.
yeah, right.
Their
Like you
spouses
know what I'm
was
saying?
changing
Like I
them.
would never
I
like
said,
that.
I'm
To
not
me,
changing no
I'm
grown-ass
not.
man.
That's you're taking it too
You
You gonna
far.
change a man's diaper?
No,
He had his legs up in the
unless
air.
he
Yeah,
was
what's up?
unless he
Come
was
on
sick.
now.
and we was already
Yes.
married.
Yes,
Because
okay.
even if we just started dating, I'd be like, bro,
And
look,
even then
we
you
ain't
might get a
even that
live-in nurse,
serious. First of
and
all,
I don't know.
I'm not. I'm backing out before I see
I'm
you
not
too late.
changing,
Like
no.
that's not even. I got my own baby.
I'm
That
not
is
doing that.
hilarious.
I can't.
Okay, so let's flip it real quick and let's get into your favorite horror movie ever.
Friday 13th.
I know you into horrors. I know you into horror. Diamonds.
I love
you
Friday
the horror
13th, and I love
champion.
13 Ghosts.
Like 13 Ghosts.
I love 13 Ghosts. That is one of my favorite movies. of all
Yeah, that's an old school. That's a good one.
fuck with
That's
13 Ghosts,
yeah,
man.
that's a good one. With Rod Digger and
Yeah,
that was
okay.
good.
I love that shit.
That
Okay.
was
I love that
so.
movie.
That's probably one of my favorites too.
13 Ghosts.
It was,
You
and they
never
went
saw
to
it
that the house, and it was they
It was
changed.
a glass
can't-
house
damn,
that the Uncle
my-
Silas was making to keep spirits in.
And it was 13
yes,
of them,
13
and it was like a
spirits.
book, and then it
Yes.
had like powers or something. And if you
Yes.
captured all the ghosts, you was like the devil, I guess, or
Yes.
Satan. And so he was capturing
And they were
each
all
of
in
those.
the basement. And they were all in the basement. They were all torture souls.
Yeah,
And his nephew wife was the 13th ghost that he had to catch. So that's how he ended up
How do
with
you
the
catch
house.
the ghost?
it was
Like
like
you got to trap
like
him in
a-
like this glass room full of spells. Like
in the spells trap them
Yeah,
inside
spells
the
trap
glass
them.
room.
That
It's
sounds
real
interesting.
demonic. It was a really good movie,
feel
and
like
it was
I've seen
old.
it, I
You,
just
I'm
can't
pretty sure you
remember it.
have because it's
'Cause
an
I
old
knew
movie.
when you said
I
Rod
love
Digger,
13
I
Ghosts.
remember
Yeah.
her being in it. I was thinking of Skeleton King when y'all said it, but
Nah,
it's
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly
Yep,
what you're
I
talking
fucking
about.
love 13 Ghosts.
Mine, I'm going old school Exorcist. The
Yeah.
original Exorcist. That was
Yes.
probably one of the only movies in life that really like scared me as a kid. Like I,
Oh, legit scared
Yeah,
you.
like had
I don't
nightmares.
fuck with anything that's like real. I
But
don't
that's
like.
the only stuff that could really scare me.
Me too,
You
though.
know?
That's why I don't fuck with it because I do believe in it, and I feel like I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like in them type of movie, they put chants in the background. I don't know. I be tripping,
No,
but
you
you know what I'm
breaking
saying.
it down.
I
Like, you
really
getting all
do
into
feel,
it. You
but
think-
that's
yeah.
real, and I really believe in power of the tongue and speaking, and even like putting things in your to subconscious, like each
Yeah.
like certain things I won't go to sleep to at nighttime because
I know, that's
you,
real.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
So it's just like I like them, and they do scare me because I like being scared. I love going to like haunted houses and shit like that. But like
Yeah.
certain movies, like I don't want to even fuck with them shits because I feel like that shit fuck with your subconscious, and I like them,
No, that's
but
real.
I be scared
That's
in
real.
real
I love
life.
haunted
Now I don't
houses.
want to turn
I
off the
love-
light,
I
and
love
now
haunted houses,
I'm
too.
scared. I don't close the doors. Everybody's just watching me pee because I'm scared. I be scared for real, and I like being scared, but not
It
that
was
type of
another
scared.
movie
Yeah.
that actually recently, in recent years, I would say Hereditary. Hereditary
Oh,
was
that
a
was- that
nice
was
horror
creepy.
I didn't
movie
see
to
that.
me. It was creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Now
that
I
was
wasn't
creepy.
scared, but that was a creepy movie. I like it when it can make me move in some way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You're not
what, probably
laughing at it.
My
Give you, like,
favorite,
suspense.
Yeah.
Kinda like
Yeah.
Leprechaun.
Leprechaun, the
That
first
was
one.
is
yeah,
hilarious.
I like
that
the
was
first
problem.
one.
I was scared
You was
when I
scared
was
of
younger.
Leprechaun? I was
Now I
cracking
wasn't
up.
scared
Okay.
on Leprechaun in the Hood when they
Yeah,
kind of
when he
changed
was
it.
smoking and
Yeah,
shit.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
But like the first ones, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared as fuck of that little guy. Like it was scary
Yeah.
to
So
me.
a friend with weed ain't a friend indeed.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That shit
Oh
was
my
that movie
God,
was
I'm
funny. You know what I'm
done.
saying? And then they didn't they do like a Leprechaun in Space, or it was doing
They
the most.
started going
When they
extra
when
with
they
that
start
for a minute,
taking your
but-
favorite
And
horror
doing them-
villains to space and to
Have y'all pulled out Tales from the
Iraq
Hood
and
yet?
shit. Tales from the Hood. Oh,
Have y'all put out Tales
That
from the
shit's
Hood?
scary though.
come
too.
on! I watch that regularly.
Yeah.
dog.
I like
that.
Tales from the
Come on,
Hood.
man. Which
I
one?
like I'm a Candyman. I definitely
Candyman.
the original. I
fuck
like the
with
new one
Candyman.
too.
I
though.
don't like the new one.
You don't like it? You didn't like it?
I did not like the new one. I was unfulfilled. I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Speaking of
But
Halloween,
I
that
did
new
like the
Halloween
first one.
movie was ass.
It was. It's
Yeah.
trash.
Oh
It
my
was
god, we watched it
garbage.
the other day.
I
That
didn't
shit
see
was
it.
First off, they
trash.
spent the whole movie talking about Corey. I guess that's his name.
How
some
about we an
babysitter or
hour
something.
into the movie and they ain't even showed this nigga?
And Michael
yet.
didn't even really
Ever.
kill nobody on that one. Too
He
much,
killed
so
one person,
he
I
was too
think.
weak.
Oh.
Yeah, he was old.
Oh, it was it the
Yes.
same guy who been playing him, or it was
Same
somebody?
guy.
dude.
Same-
I don't understand why they wouldn't get somebody else. It's not like you see their face. It's
Jamie
just
Lee
the,
Curtis. Well,
But he
'Cause
was
she's
weak
about-
in the movie.
she's
'cause-
old.
Oh,
Like, he's
because I
actually
stopped
old
watching
in the
that at
movie.
like
Yeah.
number 5. What they
Yeah.
on number like 10?
Michael
now?
got fucked up real
20.
bad in the last one.
I thought H2O meant Halloween 20.
Yeah,
Like that ass.
Yeah,
Now,
That's-
20 years later or 20. I
Oh,
don't know.
I'm like shit. Because it's a lot of them.
It's
though,
a lot
right?
of them.
Yeah.
Horror films, those genres in general, always hit at least 8.
Yeah.
And they don't never. It's never
Know
one
how to
or
let it
two.
go.
No, I
Let it
think
go.
Freddie done came back 100 times.
Yeah.
he came back so many times.
The
He
Freddy
came-
versus
Freddy
Jason
comes
was good
back
though.
in your
I like
dreams,
Freddy
I thought that was
though.
good, yeah.
So that's why he doesn't really die. Then
And-
Jason, you know,
and
he
that's
just
why that
gets-
shit's scary too. And you come to
I
your
fuck
sleep.
with Jason.
You know
Like
what I'm saying?
Jason's a strong ass motherfucker. He be fucking niggas up. Oh my god, I fucking love it.
stabbing
okay?
niggas through
Yeah.
walls and
He's
shit.
strong as shit. Okay, and I don't know who's stronger between Michael or him, but oh my.
I feel like Jason is like the most cliche costume too.
Yeah.
Everybody
Motherfucker
dresses
always
up
gonna
like him. Yeah.
Jason
And Michael.
Do y'all remember when Scream was a big thing?
Yes,
Oh my God.
everybody had them
Ghostface
scream masks. Everybody.
Then Scary
Yes.
Movie came out. Everybody hit on with the tongue.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Put your tongue in your mouth, sir. You're too. It was only cute and cool for like I hated seeing, and I don't know I'm funny like that. But sir, you're 40. Please put your tongue in your mouth talking about some what's up. That's not what's going.
Yeah,
I
don't
feel
talk to me with your
uncomfortable.
tongue out.
Okay,
Yeah.
because you want to put your tongue out so bad.
You know what I'm saying?
People are weird. I mean, I'm weird, but it'd be like that's just wild.
Chucky,
That is fun.
Child's Play.
Oh,
we,
yeah, classic.
we mentioned
Yeah.
that. That's classic.
Our
The
buddy
first
over
one.
Okay.
What else? Give me one more, man. Because I like that she brought up
Saw.
Tales in the Hood. Oh, Saw.
Yeah,
the
I
songs.
definitely
Saw is awesome.
yeah,
Saw makes me
for
cringe,
sure.
because that should be looking
Yeah,
real.
because
Like,
it can
I
really
be
happen. You know what I'm saying? It really
like,
just
painful.
be contraptions and shit that be fucking motherfuckers up. You know what I'm
Man.
saying?
The first
what?
one is the biggest mindfuck ever. When that old man got up off that floor at the
What?
end of
The whole time
Fuck
you
me
was
up.
here, though, that was one.
Yeah.
Fuck me up.
Still one of the best. What I say, like plot twist.
Yup, ever.
Yeah, yeah,
Ever.
for real. For
I might
real.
watch
His little
that.
Charlie-
Right, that's a good little.
I was
Halloween
hooked
movie.
on Saw. Every year it was coming out, I was at the theater. It was a couple times I went
Yeah.
by
What you think
myself.
about the Chris Rock version?
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
It was alright.
I thought it was okay. I thought that I liked seeing a different side of him, like a different role of him. I
Yeah.
thought that it was cool to see him serious. I thought it was good. I like all the jigsaws. I like I like being scared. I like the suspense
Me too.
of
What's the craziest game that they played that you're thinking off the top of your head?
The electrocution one for me, the one where, oh my God, when they was in the water. and,
You
like,
remember-
any suffocating
limbs was
thing
being pulled
to
off.
me.
Anything
I
suffocating.
don't. That's my scariest way. Like I wouldn't like that scary to
I
me.
don't
Like
wanna
something
drown either,
filling
yeah.
up on me, like water or
Do
sand.
y'all
Or
remember when the girl was in the pit of syringes?
Yeah, oh, the
man,
needles?
yeah.
that was crazy.
Yeah, because that's like a slow
seemed
death
like-
because you just see
And
you-
painful. So you in pain and you just dying on the
You
inside
fucked
out.
up.
Like, that shit was
Anything
crazy.
you gotta do where you gotta hurt yourself. Like I remember the guy had to get the key out his eye.
First of all, I'm not
just gonna
doing it.
die.
I'm not
I'm just
doing it.
gonna die.
I'm not doing it. Like I'm not doing it. Like I can't even.
Hey, he'll be done with me. I'll be like, I ain't doing this shit, bro.
They gonna be like, and I guess people always be like when you up against it, but it's like I can't. I don't know. I just can't see me like gnawing my own arm off to.
Yeah, I'm not
kill
doing
me.
it.
Call
Yeah,
me
no.
a weak bitch. We finna be dead
No,
today.
I'm
because-
not
I'll be
doing
like,
it.
I know you can hear me over there, bro. I'm not doing this shit. So you can just count the clock down now. Whatever the fuck you doing.
Who would y'all say was the top villains of all time? Like the horror villains. Like, who's the top 5?
Freddy, Jason, Chucky, Michael Myers.
It.
It.
No.
Hell yeah! I forgot
Pennywise
about
is creepy in his
man,
own way.
for
Like,
sure. And I'm scared of
yeah.
clowns.
The original It.
Yes.
Fun little fact. I'm really scared of clowns in real life. Like I couldn't used to watch them even like on TV and stuff like that. And I remember
I just want to
What's-
know what the fear is.
I don't know. That's why it's
It's
a
the look-
phobia.
even the
It's-
funny-looking
it's-
clown.
no, it's not funny to me.
So you have a clown phobia.
Yes, and it's not even like
It's a term for that.
It's I don't know. It's you don't know why you're scared. It's just
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and it's
Invokes fear in
unrealistic.
you
You
for
know what
some
I'm saying?
reason.
And I remember we was at Chuck E. Cheese one time, and everybody always knew like from a kid I was scared. Like they never my siblings and them they wasn't even allowed to like play and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it's a real thing.
Yeah.
And we was at Chuck E. Cheese one time, and they had like a little clown and they was like a birthday party,
Mm-hmm.
and my brothers and then my cousins had got them to. They kept trying to tell the clown to come hug me, and I'm in the corner crying, like I'm crying, and the gay all laughing and shit, and my mom and the other parents come over there. They beat their ass to throw that in there because like I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
that
it was
is
crazy.
a crazy story. Can we? I want to hop into a real story, not to just change completely, but did you hear about the kids recently?
The teachers was
the
scaring
teacher
them
that got
kids.
felonies
Girl,
for
I'm about to
scaring
beat
the
your
shit out
ass.
of the kids.
I'm about to beat your. Because why is you doing? It's not funny.
I
It's
heard
not
about that,
fun.
but I just
saw
got a
the
little
video.
detail about it. They were actually chasing them
Yeah,
around.
so the kids were sitting at a table, and the lady had on a mask, and she was like running around, like but stopping in between,
That is
like
fucked up.
but they were crying. It wasn't
Oh my
like they
God.
were laughing
So
or
it
like
wasn't
they.
funny to them.
It wasn't
They was-
funny.
oh my
like they
gosh.
weren't laughing
What would you
at
do
all.
as a
I
parent?
would have beat
Hell
her
yeah.
ass.
Hell yeah.
Jeez.
Because like I said, I could even see if even some of the kids were like they weren't laughing. They were scared and they was little.
Jeez.
And
the
that can
oldest
cause
one
nightmares
couldn't
and
have been
other
like
traumas.
maybe
Yeah.
3.
Oh,
Like,
they were really
they was
little.
little.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
like
crazy. crazy.
they were old enough to be, you know, when you want, they was old enough to be scared, but young enough to not understand what was going
So
on.
did
Like,
she give a statement after that? What was
I
her
didn't
point?
see. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't go into it. I know some charges and stuff was
Yeah.
brought up, but
Bruh, you
you
deserve
know,
them.
like you know,
That's
they
fucked up.
definitely
That's fucked up.
like yeah, they was just like I said, they was sitting at the table. And it was just like going around the circle, like like scaring them.
That's
But it was like a
fucked up.
full
That
mask.
is
You couldn't
dirty.
tell who they was behind the mask.
man.
Like
Do you
it wasn't
have a
even
phobia?
like you know.
I don't have any phobias besides like not wanting to see people snot and shit like that. Other than
Yeah.
that, like
I have a fear of drowning.
drowning.
Yo, like
Yeah.
a legit fear of drowning. Like I'm like terrified of water. I don't know why.
Damn, because you
Yeah.
can't swim.
No,
Can
it's
you
not
swim?
even that. I feel like even if I did know, like it's just something about water. It's just I feel like I don't want to die like that.
Asphyxiation. What
Yeah,
is that?
Like-
that's what it's called.
I
Man.
do not want to go out that way. I don't know what it is.
And the fear of clowns is called coulrophobia. Coulrophobia. I don't know how to
Yeah.
pronounce that, but that's an actual term.
It is. It's.
Yeah.
I definitely like. It's a real fear. They got their ass beat. Like I said. My mom, because everybody knew it wasn't like a game or funny. Like they knew not to end. They
Not to
like I
mess
said, my brothers and them. They made the clown like try to hug me, and the clown he don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So he like it's okay, little girl. But I was like legit crying. That shit wild.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Scared shit.
Hey, we all
But
got
my
our
first
fears.
thing now, thinking like, why this grown ass nigga? You see me crying? Why the fuck you still trying to give me a hug?
Some people get a kick
Because you
out
fucking
of,
weird.
Exactly. Some people get a kick out of that shit, low key.
Yeah. I don't understand how
Putting
though.
fear
Like
in
you, that's,
motherfuckers.
and kids though, I can even see in grown ups. You know what I'm saying? But I guess for me, like what because I get like a haunted house. Like I'm a grown up. I'm choosing to go to a haunted house. So that's your job is to try to scare me. Like
Yeah.
I get that. So I don't think that that's weird. But when I think that you get in, some type of satisfaction of scaring like children or who you know like that's not the normal setting to be scared and you see them wanting you to stop and
Yeah.
you're almost getting off on that,
Yeah.
you have a problem.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
Remember, did you see side note that it was like some comedy special they was saying it was on Cedric and he was like his homeboy had like a haunted house and he had hired all the fellas to work in there. He was like the nigga was smoking weed. He was like they had came and took the kids and he was like nigga we seen you rolling up. It was like boo. It was so funny. You gotta
I
watch
ain't
that.
seen
It's
that,
funny as
man.
hell. It's on Netflix, but it was like a hood ass haunted house. That shit was
Oh
funny
my
as
God.
fuck. It was funny as hell.
Diamonds.
Jesus Christ. All right, y'all.
Right, some positivity. on this
Okay,
sad,
I'm
scary.
gonna do a diamonds in the rough, but I'm gonna base it on little horror. I'm still keeping the Halloween theme. I'm gonna do it on Annie Donald. She's a 12-year-old from New Zealand, and she's part of the Bubblegum Talent Agency. Yes, that's a real place. And they've been trying so hard to get this girl cast in something because she's super talented in acting and dancing, and she is going to play a super hybrid called Megan. The movie's coming in January 2023. And if y'all haven't seen the trailer, go check it out. I'm not really sure how I feel about the trailer yet. It looks creepy enough because, another doll theme. We had Chucky, we had Annabelle, all those doll things. And I'm not really sure, but y'all can go check it out if y'all want to. But she's from New Zealand, and she's a dancer, and she did all her own stunts in the movie. When you see the trailer, you'll see the little part where she's dancing, and she's actually killing it on that part. But she says she's not sure if she wants to continue with horror movies or if she wants to go and do other avenues and stuff like that, or just continue just dancing in general.
Yeah.
So big shout out to her for her first big role. Her
Right,
parents are
shout out to
super
her.
proud, and they cannot wait to see her debut on the movie screen. She's super excited, and she doesn't know where she wants to take it from here, but she thinks she wants to stick with horror. So everybody shout out Miss Annie Donald.
Shout out Miss Annie Donalds.
And then that's it, y'all.
All
Hey,
right, y'all.
that's a
Happy
good
Halloween.
episode.
Let's
Special
wrap this
episode
bitch up.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Psych.
And I am Cashews.
It's your girl Diamonds.
And this your girl Tasty.
And we are
Hip
Hip Hop
Hop
Millennials.
Millennials.
Make sure you
Podcast.
like, subscribe,
Yes,
like that
go
bitch,
see
share
it.
that
we do see them
bitch.
subscriptions going up.
Right, why
Thank
y'all being
for-
so funny with your
Support.
subscriptions? Like, nah.